Hi. Today was my first day back in school. But to forget that for a while and forget that holidays are over already, I'm going to do what always makes me happy and makes me feel good, and that is makeup. Have a little faith in me. But I'm not going to do a regular makeup tutorial. I'm going to do makeup hacks that I saw on TikTok, and I'm going to put them to the test because you know, a hack is supposed to do things easier and more effective. So I'm going to try them and see if they work the way they are supposed to. I already primed my skin for this first hack because it is for your under eye bags. Watch.
Model makeup hack. Instead of spending money on an expensive color corrector, go to a drugstore and buy an orange lipstick. Blend. Finish your makeup and your eye bags will literally be non-existent.
So the most orangey color I could find was this one, that it is by Revlon, and it is the shade Tulip. Let's see, I hope I don't stain my sponge forever because I finally got a new one. Look at it, it's so pretty. I'm scared about this one. I don't think it's blending. Let me try this side with a brush. I think the brush is just like moving it everywhere, but it is doing a better job than the sponge. I mean, I don't like the way it looks on this one. I don't know if it's supposed to look like this, but I don't really like it. Now I'm going to apply my foundation and concealer. And I'll be right back to show you if it actually worked. Oh. I think this actually works. I mean, you judge. This is before powder, and I always have really bad under eyes, and there's no way I can actually cover them. And I've been through many different concealers, but none ever does the job for me. Judging it now, I'm not mad. Let's see how it looks with powder. Wow, seriously, wow. This is an actual jewel. I can still see some redness around my eyes, but maybe that's my fault. So I'm rating this one a 9 out of 10 because maybe it wasn't the lipstick or some things that didn't work, but it still looks better than my regular makeup. This next hack is from the queen of makeup herself, Nikki Tutorials, and it is on how to contour your nose.
All right, so you want to contour your nose without any failures? Let's go. First, you're gonna need your bronzer. Take the bronzer on a brush, and literally what you start doing is bronze your entire nose from tip all the way to the bridge. It's gonna look like a mess right now, but trust me, we will pull through. Okay, now here's the trick. You take your face powder and a dry beauty blender, and you're gonna snatch the sides. The more you bring this in, the smaller your nose is gonna look. So we're gonna make this as big as you like. Don't forget the bridge. You wanna make that nice and light as well. Take a big face breath, oh my God, English, what even is it? And start buffing all of this out until it's soft. Some highlighter to just the tip and the bridge, and you're done.
To contour my nose, I usually use an actual contour powder, but she says you have to use a bronzer. And let me tell you, I have been contouring my nose better. I'm actually learning how to do it, but I still want to give this a try because I actually tried it a while ago, but it didn't turn out that good. So I want to give it a second shot. I have my bronzer here. It is the NYX one. I look like I spent the day in the desert. And you're good to go. No, just kidding. Now the powder, well, the setting powder. She said the closer you bring it in, the smaller it's going to look. I don't only have a big nose, but I have a crooked nose, so it's hard to draw a straight line. Now let's buff it out. It looks so fake. I don't know if I'm into it. Maybe if you do it with an actual contour powder, it looks better and more natural. And you know, I think her bronzer is also more cool toned, so maybe that's why it works for her. I should have just used my contour powder. Well, we are here now and I'm not going to take off my entire makeup, so we'll see how I make it work. Now, the final step is highlighter. I don't like it. Okay, Nikki, I'm sorry, you are the queen of makeup, and maybe this is my fault and I wasn't able to achieve her level of abilities, but I don't like it. This is my second time trying, so I'm going to rate this a 2 out of 10. And the 2 is only because it is a nose contour hack. I couldn't find any more valuable hacks for the face, so we are moving on to eyes now. And the first one in that category is brows. I saw girls do this, but I never tried it for myself, so we'll see. How you like me now? I feel like a villain. I don't remember which one. Maybe from Lazy Town. Next up, I have to carve them with concealer. I never carved my eyebrows and I'm regretting that. Next up, I have to fill in the gaps, and I actually saw another hack that it was to revive any dry pomade, and it said to use olive oil. But like, I was going to put olive oil on something that I'm going to put on my face and then smell like a gourmet dish. No thanks. So I used coconut oil instead. So I'm going to use the Cabral by Benefit. This is the one that I revived today. Then you have to brush your brows back in place. Oh my god, I'm never going to use soap again. How do I make it right now? I'm really hoping it looks better on camera. Maybe it is the product. So I'm going to use my regular one, the micro brow pencil.
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
I have no words for this one. I can't put into words how much I hate the final result. So I'm going to rate this one a 1 out of 10. I get it if you use soap after you're done with your brows, but not before you fill them in. This is a no. Now please ignore my eyebrows. I know they look terrible as hell. I know that. But we are going to move on because now the eyes are done, but the only thing left is lashes. And I have 2 hacks for that. The first one is for your real lashes. Take a look. I don't have that mascara, but I have the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I'm going to use this one because it has a similar wand. And the thing with my lashes is that they are long, but they are not curled. So I always use an eyelash curler, but apparently she doesn't. And now the scary part.
No, 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 no.
Well, my lashes definitely don't look the same as hers. I think an eyelash curler will just work better. I'll give this a 5 out of 10 and a bonus point for the creativity of using a hair dryer. And finally, as you may have noticed, I keep struggling to apply false lashes. So here's a makeup hack to make that easier.
I'm about to show you how you could apply your false lashes in less than 10 seconds. First thing you want to do is get your lash glue. Get a lash glue that has a tip kind of similar to a liquid liner, like this. Then you want to get your mirror, tilt your head back. Then you want to apply the glue as close as possible to your lash line, just like you apply liquid liner. Now once you're done, get your lashes, girl.
Now my lash glue doesn't have a liner point, so I'm going to use a brush instead. Every time.
Two hours later.
I'm gonna go grab my tweezers because that way is easier, but I will say this. I didn't get glue all over my eyeshadow, which is something that I always do when applying false lashes, so I'm liking this one. Okay, now that one was definitely my favorite. It was so much easier to apply the false lashes, so I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something and try these hacks for yourself, because maybe there were some mistakes in the execution and that's the reason why almost all of them didn't work for me. But I'd like for you to try them and tell me if I'm wrong. But if you are going to tell me that I'm wrong, at least subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and hit that notification bell that is next to the subscribe button so that you know every time I upload a video, which is every Friday, or at least I'm going to try, because this semester is going to be a hell of a semester, so I'm going to try to keep that schedule, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!